UNI-T UT60S. It is a CATIV 600V, CATIII 1kW, 9999 count multimeter. It UAAA 1.5W 3-piece. Size is 169 x 81 x 46. Its weight is 219.2 grams. DC voltage 0.001 milliwatt to 999.9 watt. AC watt is 0.001 milliwatt to 999.9 watt. Resistance range is 0.01 ohm to 99.99 mega ohm. Continuity less than 50 ohm may be yellow LED on. Less than 100 ohm red LED on. Less than 10 ohm B sound and red light on. It have a die test function. Output is 4 volt, 1.5 milliamp. Capacitor range is 0.001 nanofarad to 99.9 megafarad. Temperature range is minus 40 to 1K degrees Celsius. DC current is 0.1 microamp to 9.999 amp. AC current is 0.1 microamp to 9.999 amp. Frequency is 0.001 Hz to 9.999 MHz. Duty cycle is 1% to 99.9%. Okay, let's open the meter. Let's see the meter. It made in China by UNI-T. Come with QC pass and repair card. Chinese menu. And a part of test pan is 4mm jet. VP of AAA battery. Chip temperature sensor. And a meter. And let's see the meter. The meter in the left side is a NCV sensor. And have a steel dent. Let's open the meter. There's a power on switch. And they have a 4 color of the selection key. And that is a AC current test and DC current test. And this is the AC voltage and DC voltage and the NCV key. And there is a milliwatt DC and AC and the temperature sensor switch. And that is a die test function and capacitor, continuity, and resistor testing mode switch. there is a frequency and duty cycle switch, and this is the WAN switch for select the WAN, and that is the hold key and the reality key, and there is the input jack. There is the command, and there is the watt, continuity, temperature and die test, capacitor and hertz, frequency hertz. And there is a micro amp function, test function, and there is the milliamp and the high current 10 amp function key, terminal, sorry. Okay, and then this is a backlight key. One part is on the backlight. The backlight is also very well, but not very bright. Okay. Let's test the meter. DC weapon voltage test. Now UT12V. .505 60S. .501 5 watt. .005 7.5 watt. It shows 7.505 watt. 10 watt. It's so 10 watt. It's so very accuracy of this meter. And let's see the meter size of this one. There is a 189, smaller than the 189 a little. And the 123 is a 3.5. And the 123 dot no, and it still stand. This one have. Okay. Let's see another test. Normal AC test. It must be put the select button to the AC. It may be show the AC. Group is 221.3, and this one is 221.6 or 8. It very accuracy, and also display the hertz. This meter display the hertz. Okay, It very accuracy of the AC. Let's see another test. NCV test. NCV must be put this week into NCV. Now it's NCV, and the sensor come with in there. Let's see. It about 2.5 cm. They have 1 bar and come with a bad LED. Near is 2 bar, come with a yellow LED on. And near about 1 cm. They have 3 bar. In here, they have with 4 bar. Okay. Let's see the NCV. Check the hot wire. We plug in the meter first, the test lead. We test the wet test lead first. You can send the hot wire. Neutral no, earth no. And let's see another test lead. Bad test lead. Hot wire, okay. And neutral no. Earth no. Okay. The NCV test finished. Milliwatt test. It is a milliwatt of foot and the UT60S. Now it's not very stable. I hold the switch. And let's compare. UNI-T is a 45.78. Foot is a 44.8. Now this meat. We adding the milliwatt. And also very accuracy of the UNI-T, the milliwatt DC. Okay, let's see another test. Let's see the temperature of test 22. Input is 22, about 22. Okay, let's see the hot water. It about 54. It about 57. Let's read again. It about 57. It also very accuracy of this meter. And let's see the cool water. It about 7.3 degree, 7.2 now. It about 7 degree. It very accuracy of this meter, the temperature. And let's see the high temperature. Now it's 556. It's okay. Temperature test finished. Die test function. It's a normal die. It shows 0.535 wattage. Okay. Let's see the die test function cannot light up the LED. Red. Okay, 1.8 volt. Yellow. 1.87x. Green. 1.89 volt. Blue. 2.595 volt. White 2.59x. Okay. Another function. It is a nail fairy function. Capacity. We use a weapon capacity to test of this one. It is a 120.47 nail fairy. We test this first. And this meter show 120.9 nail fairy. And let's see the foot. Sorry. Foot is a 0.121 microfarad. It's so accuracy of this meter. Resistance test. Now see the fruit first. It's so 5.003 km. And let's see this meter. This meter is also 4.990 km. And this is resistor is 4.9987 km. Okay. Let's see the normal resistor test. Test it first. Test this will return to the zero. Okay. Now 1 amp. It's so 1.02. 10 amp. It's so 10 amp. 20.2K. CO2K. Sorry. 10.03K. This one. 20.02K, ISO 20 km, 100.6K, ISO 100.5, 0.5K, ISO 560, 506.1 K. Sorry. Micro M test. Let's see the foot. Foot is 12.38. And this meter is 12.1 micro M. Okay. Let's see another function. Milliamp test. Foot is 20.018 milliamp. And let's see this meter. It tends to this meter is so 19.9 milliamp. It's so accuracy. 5M test. Let's see the foot. Foot is so 5.0167. And this meter. This meter is so 5.006 M. Okay. Let's see another test. And high current test. Now foot. Each siding of the meter have 10 M. And this meter. If I have a B sound for this meter at about near the 10 M, 9.986 M now, because the high current test might not be very long time. It's okay, this meter. High voltage DC test, 250 volt. It's so 276 volt. $500 It's so 527 volt. One kW. They have overload reading. Okay, let's see another test. Meter power consumption test. In the normal, this meter 0.003 milliamp. In power on. It may be draw about 8 milliamp. Switch is another switch is 6 to 7 milliamp. 4 to 5 milliamp. And switch the backlight. The backlight about draw 12 milliamp. Normal is 9 to 10. Okay. Let's see another function of this meter. When you lower down the voltage, (4.4 volt, 4.3 volt, 4.2 volt, 4.1, 4 volt, 3.9, 3.7, 3.6, 3.4, about 3.6 volt, have a battery low logo. (3.5 volt, 3.4, 3.3, 3.2, 3.1, so dim. 3 volt. It also have 1.008 volt. 2.9 volt. It not reading and dimming, and the reading is 10 to 1007. (2.8) they down to 1.005. 2.7 hard to read. 2.5 volt they have nearly no reading, but also have a digit. Okay, test finished. Frequency test in AC watt 2 watt RMS make is 12 kHz in the big display of the hertz. If over 12, that may be overload. And in the meter in the second display of the hertz, there is a max is 1 kHz. If more, there may be not accuracy of this meter. Okay, let's see another function. After the video come out 7 days, what's people tell me why the meter cannot measure to high megahertz of the frequency, and now I use another meter. First try the test the reading first. Now it's 10 megahertz, 500 milliwatt. In this UNI-T is a frequency function. You see now it's 9.998 megahertz. Okay. Now we open the UNI-T. In UNI-T, in the first time there will maybe in a voltage function. Before, this function cannot test the high frequency, but we put this with first and change to the AC. Change to the AC, and the hertz. Now can be displayed the measure the frequency of high hertz. See, now it's a 10 megahertz, and but this one cannot show the milliwatt of the real time. Now it show the milliwatt. It show 40.64, and the hertz is the warm of this function. Okay, test finished. Meter D down. There is the steel stand. There is the inside battery compartment. They have a fuse at this position. And before I peel off the screw, they have 4 screws. And the inside no any shielding. Okay, let's see the meter. There is NCV antenna. Buzzer. Relay. Main IC. And LCD controller. VTC. And the fuse, and more PTC. Okay, let's open it. Okay, there is another side of the meter. There is a large LCD skin. The second board, they have a LED. And the other side have a transistor and a special current jet. And there is a rubber key. And the plastic key is very well. The key is very soft. I open the LCD skin. They have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screw. Oh. It's only a cover of this one. There is the LCD skin. And there is the backlight. And try to open it. It is the LCD skin. It is the backlight. It's soldering the backlight in this side. Okay, T done, finished. NCV test. This meter sensor at the top of this left side, and let's see. It about 3 cm have 1 bar, and come with a green light. And near is 2 bar. They have a yellow light. And near is 3 bar or 4 bar, 1 cm. They have a red light. Okay.